If you're looking for an awesome product at a great price, be sure to check out the link in the description. A tragic quadruple homicide in Anaconda, Montana, has sent shockwaves through the community and launched a massive manhunt for the suspected perpetrator. On Friday morning, 4 individuals, Daniel Edwin Ball, 59, Nancy Loretta Kelly, 64, David Allen Leach, 70, and Tony Wayne Palm, 74, were found dead at the Al Bar, victims of a brutal mass shooting. All 4 victims were Anaconda residents, their lives tragically cut short in an act of senseless violence. The Montana Attorney General, Austin Knudsen, released their names on Sunday, confirming the devastating loss felt across the small town. Kelly, a bartender at the establishment, and the other 3 patrons became the unintended targets of a horrific crime. The suspect, identified as 45-year-old Michael Paul Brown, a former U.S. Army soldier, remains at large. Brown, a known regular at the Al Bar, lived next door, a detail adding another layer of chilling proximity to this tragedy. Law enforcement officials have described Brown as unstable and armed, potentially traveling in a stolen vehicle equipped with camping gear and clothing. The weapon believed to have been used in the massacre, a rifle, is believed to have been Brown's personal firearm. Knudsen's urgent warning to the community underscored the severity of the situation, urging caution and vigilance as the search intensifies. The close-knit community of Anaconda, nestled in a mountain valley about 75 miles southeast of Missoula, is grappling with grief and fear. Numerous public events have been canceled in the wake of the shootings, reflecting a community reeling from the violence. One neighbor, Robert Wyatt, described Leach, a resident of a nearby elderly and disabled housing complex, as a kind and helpful man, highlighting the devastating impact on individuals deeply affected by this tragedy. Wyatt's account painted a poignant picture of a quiet, helpful man lost to an act of inexplicable violence. Investigations are focused on areas where Brown spent time as a child, including woods he frequented for hunting and camping. Brown's military history, including service in the Army from 2001 to 2005, with deployment to Iraq, and subsequent service in the Montana National Guard from 2006 to 2009, has been confirmed by military spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Ruth Castro. His discharge from the military occurred at the rank of sergeant. Adding to the complexity of the case, Brown's niece, Claire Boyle, shared details of her uncle's long struggle with mental illness, emphasizing to the Associated Press that this was not simply a random act of drunken violence but a tragedy rooted in a deeper struggle. She revealed that the family had repeatedly sought help for him. Authorities have released surveillance footage showing Brown shortly after the shooting, seemingly barefoot and minimally clothed. While initially believed to be in a stolen vehicle, investigators now suspect he abandoned it and acquired another containing clothing, shoes, and camping supplies. The last confirmed sighting of Brown was Friday afternoon, though confusion surrounding multiple white vehicles makes precise tracking challenging. A $7,500 reward is being offered for information leading to Brown's apprehension. The Attorney General's appeal to Montanans to remain vigilant, while also emphasizing their inherent resilience, underscores the gravity of the situation. The tragic events in Anaconda are not isolated. Elsewhere in the nation, another devastating crime unfolds. Authorities in Tennessee are pursuing Austin Robert Drummond, the suspect in a separate quadruple homicide where the victims, James M. Wilson, 21, Adriana Williams, 20, Courtney Rose, 38, and Braden Williams, 15, were found deceased in Tiptonville, leaving an infant unharmed in a discarded car seat. 2 additional arrests have been made in connection with this case, on charges of assisting Drummond. The sheer number of lives lost in these back-to-back tragedies highlights a grim reality, a nation struggling with an alarming increase in violent crime. The hunt for Michael Paul Brown in Montana continues, leaving a community in mourning and a nation on edge. The ongoing investigation promises to shed more light on the circumstances surrounding this heinous act, while the search for answers and justice continues. The weight of this tragedy,